Today, I am on a freaking mission. What you just saw was my warm-up game, or it was supposed to be my warm-up game for the day. It ended up being a very rage-inducing game, and now just this game and any future games that I'm going to be playing in this video, just know it is 100% fueled by rage. And my mission for today, as I alluded to a few seconds ago, is to just stop being bad at NSS golf. That's all it is to it. I mean, practically, my mission is to rank back up to S6 today, but realistically, if I just don't suck, that would be a major W right now. I've lost 2 ranks in the past, less than 1 week, and so I am definitely on what we would call a tilt, and looking to put an end to that today. That is no chip and eagle, but it's also not a bad approach. 4 feet away, this will be enough to sink a birdie putt, which realistically is all you kind of ask for on hole 5 when the pin is in the back.
Nice birdie.
Okay, 1 eternity later, because a certain golfer who also happens to be bad decided to take the entire 200 seconds to play through the hole. But after the first hole, tied on 10 points, nobody was able to clutch the chip and eagle there. Not to be surprised or anything, I wasn't expecting anyone to, but it's a 4-way tie for first on 10 points. Moving on to hole 6, a bit of a tricky hole, so we will definitely, especially with this wind and this hole placement, we will see a shakeup in the standings after this hole. I would like to place my ball on the middle of the fairway, a little more to the right. Okay, that's actually pretty much exactly where I wanted it, so that's pretty good. Because now I have a clear shot through these front 2 trees, and then if I can get the perfect power, I'll clear over the back tree and then land on the green. Okay. That is a bad shot. I did not mean to curve it to the left, and what do you know? It was pretty decent power. I just landed 17 feet to the left of the hole. Exactly how I curved my stroke on accident. Ooh, luckily I was able to save it with a fairly decent birdie putt. And as predicted, a bit of a shake-up in the standing. So it goes from a 4-way tie for first down to a 2-way tie. 2 players obviously dropping off. And I guess we had 1 disconnection there, but we go from hole 5 to 6 to 7. We better not be going to 8 after this, because 6, 7, 8, in my opinion, is like the worst stretch of 3 consecutive holes in the game. I would rather play special holes 19, 20, and 21 rather than 6, 7, 8. So we go to 8 after this hole. I'm sending an email to Nintendo and requesting that they fix their RNG. Or, alternatively, I could just not be bad and get a birdie on 6, 7, and 8. That would be fine as well. I already got the birdie on 6, and so
Nice shot.
7's up next. And I have a terrible approach.
Nice on.
So the green goes down to the left and then back over to the right. I don't think it goes over to the right very aggressively, but I'm going to keep the aim the same. Just kidding, I moved it over. Ooh, perfect.
Nice birdie.
My putting is a fire today. Actually, no, my putting is not fire today because the first clip I sent you of me getting eliminated in the first round with 2 pars, my putting sucked that game. Also looked like, okay, so I'm tied for, okay, wow, and okay. A lot of things to talk about here. First of all, we get hole literally 5, 6, then 7, then 8. And then the second thing to mention is that 2 players are tied for first on 30 points and 2 players are tied on third for 22. So they're pretty much out of it. It's just between me and Phoenix right now as we battle it out with this Dookie RNG. Oh yeah, and then the last thing to mention was that there was another disconnection. I don't know why. That's... I think there's... I guess that's 2 disconnections now this game.
Nice.
It's like people know I'm raging and don't want to get embarrassed on camera. Okay. Backspin didn't really help me out there, but honestly it's not a bad approach considering the wind and the fact that we were on hole 8. Bro, really?
Nice.
Okay, well, my goated putting luck has run out, and as such, I am still going to be tied for first instead of in solo control of first place, because obviously had I made that putt, I would have been on 40 points, 3 ahead of Phoenix, but you know what? I'm just trying to keep it close, make it entertaining for the video. It's actually just me coping with the fact that I am bad at putting right now. But we're not losing, so we're tied for first. If we both birdie this, we will be going to a closest to the pin, which is always fun. But, I mean, we'll see how this hole plays out. There's a bit of a tailwind, so I don't need to go full power.
Nice shot.
Yeah, good attempt, but still a few feet off of the hole-in-one there. And you saw that there, Phoenix with the chip-in birdie. So off to a closest to the pin we go to determine the winner of this first game. Still mad at myself for missing that hole 8 putt. Like, the ball like nicked to the side, so and we were going pretty slow, so just like a pixel more to the left, I would have just dropped in for the birdie putt. But instead, I find myself tied for first and off to a CTP, as I like to refer to it as, although I've always referred to it as CTTP, closest to the pin. I just realized right now, after playing this game for like 5 months, it's actually closest to pin, not closest to the pin, so that's kind of crazy. Ooh, okay, so this is pretty much just like hole 13. Like that's it. Okay, a little bit under full power, added backspin. Are you kidding me right now?
Excellent.
I love losing rank when I tie for first place. Honestly, it's amazing. I'm so happy that Nintendo added that feature to this game. Switch Sports Golf would not be complete without that feature, I'm telling you right now. Why are we back here on hole 8? Bruh, I'm just about ready to burn my Switch at this point.
Nice
Is this
shot.
some kind of sick trolling by Nintendo? Like, the one hole that messed me up last game, it's like... first hole of this game.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
I'm actually going crazy right now. It's not even funny. What was... so we had... I can't remember what the last hole of the last game was. So we had 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and then 11. And now we have 8 and 9. I'm also 4 points down after the first hole. Now, normally a 4-point comeback, it's I don't know, it's a bit of a stretch to make up 4 points throughout the game, but when you are seeing red and you are fueled by rage like I am right now, honestly, I don't know if it's going to make the comeback easier or harder. Is this going to elevate my golf game, or is it going to make me even more dookie than I have been playing? Only time will tell. I didn't see the rank of Panda who got the hole-in-one, so I don't know if they're really good, and it was like really calculated, or if it was just a lucky hole-in-one. I guess we'll find out as the game goes on how good they are. Well, you could not be closer to the chip and eagle there. I bounced pretty much right over the hole, but luckily for me, I'm only 6 feet away of the birdie putt. And I'll be at a pretty consistent 20 points after the first round. Okay, well, I think we found out our answer to that question that I posed earlier. From first place with a very nice hole-in-one to what's it gonna be, 4th place? After a not so nice bogey. Wait a second, let me think about this. She went -2 +1, so she's at overall -1. I went -1 -1, so I'm at overall -2, or only 1 point difference. Because if you get birdie versus the eagle par, you're at a 1 point difference, but you're on the same amount of strokes. So how am I only up by 1 point, being 1 stroke ahead? You know what I mean? I do find that rather interesting. And that was an interesting shot as well. I just cleared the bunker and I landed on the fairway, so like any more or any less power rather, I probably would have been in the bunker. I rolled pretty far past the hole, so I guess backspin was necessary in that situation if I wanted to have power that was like would have left me in line with the hole. You know what I mean? Ooh, wow, I thought that was missing. That was a sarcastic clap, to be honest, because I looked like I was going to miss that putt. I prematurely emoted there, but in the end it will be another 10 points, another birdie, and I'll be at 30 after 3, and it looks like everybody got birdie, so 3-way tie on 30. We got 4th on 29, 5th on 28. Also, I don't know how they got 28 after 3 holes. They didn't get 2 birdies. They didn't get 4 pars. Maybe they went birdie, eagle, double bogey? I actually don't know. I also don't really care. I don't know why I'm thinking about this so much. We are moving on to hole 7 with, yeah, I would say some tricky wind here. Obviously, I can still make it onto the green. It's just going to be a bit more difficult. I think I'll go backspin here. I don't really want to, I don't know, I would need really precise power if I didn't go backspin and I wanted to have a good approach.
Nice shot.
Bruh.
Okay, did not intend to get that aggressive backspin. Yeah, that was kind of crazy, actually. Ooh, we will take that beautiful fringe putt all day. And another cheeky 10 points here added to my score, so staying very consistent on the scoreboard. Okay, so alright, 3-way tie for first on 40 points. Panda, who got the hole-in-one on hole 8, ended with 36, so listen, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say it was a skilled hole-in-one. But there's also a possibility it was luck. But either way, it was a pretty cool hole-in-one. Unfortunately, she couldn't quite make it into the final. It is now a three-way tie.
Final round.
Are we going to be going to a three-way closest to the pin? Is someone going to steal the win right here? Let's see what happens.
Nice shot.
He has too much power. Right, looks like that person gave it too much power as well. And that person also gave it too much power.
Okay.
Well, on hole 13, I did have that, like, was it 13? Or one of the putts this game, I had like a 360 degree and then drop in. This time I had a 360 degree and not drop in, so I guess that's fair. Well, actually, I wouldn't say that's fair. I think that should have dropped in, to be honest, but I'm not a physics coder or physics software developer, so what would I know? This is not the final I was expecting. I did not expect all three of us to get par and go into it closest to the pin. Sorry, closest to pin. You don't need to remind me what happened last closest to the pin. I got absolutely cheeked by the backspin, in case you forgot. And I don't think I'm going to be adding backspin this time because the pin's at the back of the green, so I don't want to spin away from it, but I also wouldn't mind if my ball slowed down when I hit the green, so I am going to add backspin. Actually, I changed my mind, but I don't want aggressive backspin. Okay, I will take that. It was a closest to pin hole-in-one, or a better way to describe it would be a 14 Albatross. So I will absolutely take that. A very good way to bounce back from my last closest to the pin, with a 0-foot performance here, and a good bounce back from the last two losses. However, it's a drop in the bucket in terms of rank. I should be an S7 right now, and instead I am down in the dumps. Holy cow. Dude, how good was that lobby? I don't know what the ranks were of that lobby. I wasn't really paying attention when the game started, but I have no idea why I gained that much rank. Obviously, it was because I beat some players who were high rated, so that was a pleasant surprise. But I will see you guys in game number 3. Well, we might actually rank up to S6 this video. It was looking pretty grim. Oh, that's why. One of the players I beat was S7. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, yeah, what I was saying is it was looking pretty grim after the first game. My chances of ranking up to S6 this video, it's looking a lot better now. But we do have to keep winning. We have to win another game, which is kind of hard to come by at this time. You know, a win. Like seriously, the last like week or so, I couldn't have bought a win if I wanted to.
Nice shot.
Pretty much I was like, hey Nintendo, can I buy a win from you? And they were like, no. And I said, well, name your price.
Nice on.
And they just said, no, you suck. So yeah. Don't email Nintendo asking to buy a win because you're just gonna get flamed. Is this another disconnection? Yeah, it's also 5 birdies, 2 pars. And on to hole 6. So this is, I guess, the second time we've had hole 6 this video. Let's look for the same outcome because we already know there are going to be some birdies. And if I'm not one of the players who birdies it, I will be falling behind.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I should have been a little more to the left. I think I can still clear the tree right up ahead, though. I hope. I'm going to go for it anyway, and if I hit the tree and drop into the rough, then pretty much there goes my game. You can just, that's already a loss, but I think I can clear the tree. I also think 5-iron full power is, like, perfect.
Nice shot.
Which it is. I was not expecting to move so far to the right. I guess the wind just had a little bit of direction to it. Because I even adjusted to the left just a few ticks, but it wasn't enough. And the backspin. Didn't really get the backspin I was hoping for. Is this the second putt in 2 games that I've landed 0.2 feet away?
Nice par.
Okay, that's so annoying. The rage is not over whatsoever.
Nice shot.
I hate this game. I literally hate this game. This is... Okay, that guy literally just chipped into a tree. And the ball went backwards. Are you freaking kidding me right now? I'm actually done. I'm actually done. Screw this game, dude.
Nice shot. Nice approach. Nice birdie. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice on. Nice birdie.
Alright, this game is a write-off. It's, I mean, listen. An 11-point comeback technically is possible on this final hole, but let's not kid ourselves. I'm going to be getting second. I kind of hesitated to say second just because of how bad I've been playing, and I'm actually tied for second right now, so chance I could come fourth or third. But let's just assume I get second here. Give myself the benefit of the doubt. I am extremely, I am pretty much molding at this point. But I do want to rank up to S6, and so as much as I would like to just quit the game right now and not touch it again for like a week, I'm going to play another game after this and make sure I get to S6 before the end of the video.
Nice
Is that a mistake? I don't know. I guess we will find out next game if I win and rank up, or friggin' lose and then lose rank. My ball went further than all 3 of their balls, so I'm just extremely superior.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
Alright, so I'll tie for second in the end. And congrats to Mio. It was a nice Albatross on, what was it, 14, I will admit. I guess technically we are 1-1 now if I beat her last game and she beat me this game. But like I said, we will jump into one more game here, or, well, realistically, however many games it takes to rank up to S6. Unless I do it right now for second, but I highly doubt that. Okay, I lost. That's kind of fair, I guess.
The contestant.
And what do you know? the game or the match that I decide I want to rank up in, Nintendo puts me in a lobby where even if I win with freaking 74 points, it won't be enough rank to rank up to S6. Which means if I win this, I'll have to play another game after this. It's like Nintendo is like you know how the freaking social media algorithms, their entire purpose is just to keep you on their app. It's like Nintendo's watching what's happening right now, and they know I'm gonna stop playing as soon as I hit S6, and they're doing the absolute most to keep me on their game, playing their game. Dude, imagine being in the water on hole 2.
Nice on.
Nice shot.
Imagine not getting a birdie on hole 2. I'm actually going to have an aneurysm right now. This is so ridiculous. All pars on hole 2. Yeah, except for the bogey, double, and triple bogey, but this is crazy. This is so crazy. This is the exact seed, hole 2 and 3, that eliminated me in the first round on that very first clip I showed you at the beginning of the video where I deranked to S5. It's because I got a par on hole 2 and a par on hole 3. And guess what just happened? I got a par on hole 2, and guess where we are? Hole 3.
Nice
I have a bone to pick with Nintendo right now. Am I playing with bots right now? Like, these people are kind of emoting exactly like the bots would if you were playing with bots online. And will we stay on the green? Yes. Okay, so nice shot there. Utilized the wind pretty nicely to get myself on the green and might be, or I am putting for an eagle here. I was going to say might be sinking eagle.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Nice birdie.
I should be at 24 points right now. I mean, should. I should be at 24 points, but I'm not because of a skill issue. I should be 7 points up in first place. Instead, I'm tied for first with a bunch of D-rank players because I am quite literally, like, you know that thing that you wheel to the end of your driveway every, Monday or every Wednesday? Yeah, it's called a trash bin. That's exactly what I am right now.
Nice shot. Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Are we seriously getting hole 6 again? Actually, you know what? This could be a blessing in disguise. Let me explain. Everybody here is D rank, and they probably don't know the best strategies for this hole. So I'm assuming that the chances of them getting a par over a birdie is greater than them getting a birdie over a par,
Nice
which
shot.
leaves the door wide open for me to come in, get a birdie, and take solo control of first place. So yeah, let's do that, shall we? A birdie right here.
Nice shot. Nice on. Nice birdie.
Wow, literally exactly what I said would happen happened. It's kind of crazy. Actually, not really. It was a relatively easy prediction, to be completely honest with you. Okay, so here we are. I think we are 3 games into the video. This might be the 3rd, or is it the 4th game? I'm not really sure. We're on the final hole, hole 9. I have a 3-point lead. All I have to do is just hold out my lead on this hole, which against D players I think is all but guaranteed. And then after this, we are going to gain a pixel of rank. Well, actually, I am an S5, and you do gain like more rank per win. The lower down you are, so maybe I'll gain like a sliver of rank, which is a bit more than a pixel of rank. And then I'll have to jump into another game. I will win that game. I will rank up to S6. And then I will, honestly, probably not play the game for multiple days because of how annoyed I am.
Nice shot.
Or maybe I'll decide to torture myself and play again tomorrow. Who knows?
Nice on.
Are you kidding me right now? It's actually not even funny. Hey, I'm speechless right now. I'm literally speechless. Hey, it's not even that I'm this bad overall. It's just, I just I mean, maybe I'm this bad overall, but right now I'm playing far worse than I normally do. It's like shocking at how bad I'm playing. I got 44 points. That is not deserving of a win right there. I'm just gonna put it out there. 44 points. If you get 44 in an online game, you should be getting like 3rd or worse. Let's see how much rank I'm not gonna gain. Okay, I am actually very surprised at how much I gained there for that lobby. 1 win in any lobby is going to be enough to rank up. Now that is easier said than done, getting a win, given the state of mind that I'm in. I am literally on the verge of flying. Are you kidding me? There's no way I just found... Okay, I went upstairs to get some water. I was up there for like 2 minutes. I come back down. How do I find the same D plus player? How is that possible?
Nice shot. Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Okay, so in what is hopefully the last game of this video, I got a... Somehow I'm the only person to par, or...
What did he say?
I am the only person to birdie hole 4. I mean, oh my, again with the hole 6? Dude, these... I haven't had hole 16, or hole 18, or hole 12 once this entire game.
Huh?
And we keep getting... Or this game. I'm actually going crazy. We haven't had those holes the entire video, but we keep getting hole 6, 4, hole 9.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Ooh, yeah. I should have given it more power there.
Nice on.
Just because, as you saw, I backspun pretty far away from the hole. I also should have adjusted more to the left. I did the same thing on, I don't know if it was last hole 6 or the one previously, but I landed a bit too far right to the hole than I was expecting, so I'm not sure what's up. It might just be the wind, but I know the green does bounce you a little bit to the right, but not this much.
Nice.
Oscar thinking they're sick with the clutch chip in birdie, when in reality they're just about to get absolutely clapped. Okay, on to hole 11. This does provide an opportunity to get hole 12,
Semifinal.
next hole, which would be the first time this video. But knowing my luck and knowing the Doogie RNG by Nintendo, we're going to get hole 13 next.
Nice shot.
Actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if can recall very many times where I've gone from hole 11 onto hole 13 But many times I can recall going from 11 to 12, so... we will see very shortly.
Nice birdie.
Well, I must admit, or I must say that this game is going a lot more smoother than I anticipated, just given how the previous few games have gone. 30 to 27, and I ain't giving up that lead at all the rest of this game. So you can chalk this game up to a win, and here we go, hole 12 for the first time of the video. Right after I finished complaining that I didn't have hole 12, it almost is as if Nintendo is listening right now.
Nice
Impossible, right? Or is it? I don't really know, to be honest. Technology these days is quite crazy. And this has got to be one of the worst just possible like wind and hole combos. Not the worst, because you can still take the shortcut, but check this out. I don't have enough power to go 3-iron, which means I have to go spoon. But since the pin is at the front of the green, usually you would need backspin to spin closer to the hole, but I can't do that with a spoon, so I have to like pretty much clear the bunker by like inches so I can stop rolling close enough to the hole.
Nice
Precise
shot.
power is needed, and we'll see if I got it. And not really. I mean, I'm still on the green 27 feet away, but could have gone a little bit less power there. Well, I must admit, or I must say that this game is going a lot more smoother than I anticipated.
Nice birdie.
I apologize to everyone. I really do apologize. Most of my videos, and especially the previous few videos, have been like solid gameplay. Had some hole-in-ones recently, some good chip-in eagles, a lot of wins recently, and so if you clicked on this video expecting some goated Nintendo Switch Sports Golf gameplay, you were absolutely disappointed if you're still watching right now, although I wouldn't be surprised if most people have left by now.
Nice shot.
I did not mean to go under full power there. And luckily Nintendo threw me a bone right now and I am landing on the fairway.
Nice shot.
Anyway, if you watch this channel because you like to see good gameplay in Switch Sports Golf,
Nice on.
my sincerest condolences. This was a rage-induced video. There's no other way to put it.
Great eagle.
Well, after I mean, what was it, 54 points, I think? The score would suggest a good performance, but I should have been at 58, so it was not a good performance considering just the seed. It was a 5-point win. It's not going to be really any amount of rank, but it will be enough to rank up to S6. So I guess there's that. Probably the golf time, I've ranked up to S6. Just because I keep D-ranking because it's just fun, you know? It's fun to D-rank in Switchboards Golf. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Nintendo added a feature where if you like this video, it gives me more rank. So press the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.